ドバルダン、こんにちは。クロアチア旅ソムリエのサチです。今回はザグレブを代表する憧れホテルエスプラナーデに泊まった時の様子をご紹介します。合わせて朝ごはんをルームサービスで頼んだ時のメリットとデメリット、驚きの旧ユーゴ風フレンチトースト、そしてザグレブで食べられる美味しい郷土料理シュトゥルックリ、さらに次にエスプラナーデに泊まったら利用してみたいと思ったサービスについてもご紹介します。ザグレブでエスプラナーデホテルといえば誰もが知っている別格5つ星、老舗で超スペシャルな存在なんです。そのエスプラナーデホテル、ザグレブが閑散とする夏はお安くなるというのは知っていたのですが、コロナの影響か30平米のスーペリアダブルルームが朝食別でまさかの110ユーロという破格のお値段。千載一遇のチャンスとばかりに早速泊まりに行ってきました。今回は憧れホテルのイメージが強かっただけに、他のホテルだったら感じなかっただろうなというびっくりもいくつかあったので、そちらも合わせてご紹介します。
Since that day, I live in a dream. I live in a dream. Baby, you're my angel. I'll do anything to make you smile. With you, I'm in heaven. When you kiss me, I turn to a star. And nothing can break us apart when we're together. Facing the sky, we know that we can fly on the wings of love. And we can climb on every mountain top. I never knew eternity was real till I met you. Since that day, I live in a dream. I live in a dream. We live in a dream.
You made a reservation for one night,
Yes.
and the breakfast is not included as activity. So you can have it from 6:30 until 11 o'clock, straight to the bar, at your bar on the right side.
Okay.
That's in our main restaurant, Zimpandao.
Zinfandel.
That's right.
Okay, and I can pay extra for that.
You can put it on the room. My colleagues can put the charge on the room. It's 24 euro.
Okay.
Internet is without password. You just connect to S1.
Okay.
And you get a lovely room on the 5th floor, so hope you'll enjoy.
Thank you.
And -1, we also have gym and sauna. That's free of charge, 24/7 all the time as well. In your room, you will have the brochure with the massages.
Okay.
So you can check it out as well. If you want to book any of it, we are here to assist you.
Thank you.
Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. control it. You know your lips are golden, baby, get me high. Touching me like lightning, yeah, keeping it exciting. You know exactly what to do to blow my mind. You're from another planet. I've never felt like this. I don't know how I ever survived without it. I'm starry-eyed. Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. This bed is out of space, just keep painting constellations. You cover me in glitter till I'm shining bright. I never wanna leave the sky. The way you made me feel alive. I was in the dark and baby, you're the light. You're from another planet. I've never felt like this. I don't know how I ever survived without it. I'm starry-eyed. Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Couldn't fight if I wanted. Flying to places that I never thought I could go. You're a meteor shower, falling down all over me. Yeah, you're making me glow. Couldn't fight if I wanted. Flying to places that I never thought I could go. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Yeah, got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. You can see the sparkle in my eye. With the love all around, it feels so right. And I will take this opportunity to share you. There's no way that I could ever repay you. 'Cause I am surrounded by all the people I love. There's no reason to cry, 'cause I know that you will hold us. Oh, I feel you this Christmas. I feel you, babe.
I can feel the presence all around me. If love was made of water, I'd be drowning. I'm grateful that I'm here and that you found me. The way you showing love is astounding. Keep this moment, keep record with the repeat on it. Keep it on, gotta keep it flowing. You're silent, but the love's outspoken. Yeah, the love's potent. Never wanna leave. So good that it's hard to believe. Moments like this got me feeling right. I can feel the sun even in the night.
'Cause I am surrounded by all the people I love. There's no reason to cry, 'cause I know that you will hold us. Oh, I feel you this Christmas. I feel you, babe. And I will never take for granted the way you took my hand and led me along the path where I should be. So I put you first. You tell me that's what you're worth. I know nothing compares to your ways. So for that I'll trust and obey. Yeah. Your love is so ambitious. Didn't think it'd go this fast. Goodbye to this house we thought would always last. And this is where Dad's garden grows. Summer haze, my reading place, and late night tiptoes. And I know the memories are with me, even when you move to a town that is new. Guess I tend to hold on too strong, but you're always home. You're always home to me. Up those gray steel wooden stairs, me and Jess play pretend of time traveling, company around the table, seat by the windows where I learned piano. And I'm scared things change too quickly. The time tells your mom, sing loud in my heart. And I know I'm not alone. You're always home. You're always home to me. So we'll make room for something new. So I'm not little anymore. I'll always need you. And I know the memories are with me, even when I've grown to a place of my own. Please remember, I love you forever. You're always home. You're always home. never find me at a club. Cause if I ever tried to cut a rug, by the time the night is done, you will know that I'm a strange one. I don't ever know what to do, how to find a beat, how to groove. But I dream about finding you. You make me wanna sway. And you'd say, dance with me, 나랑 춤출래. I don't care about where or when. Pick a song that never ends. Dance with me, 나랑 춤출래. Close your eyes, just move your body. If you only knew what it's like to feel like you have all eyes on every little move you make. You can't seem to find your way. Maybe all this time I've lied, maybe I just never tried. Cause boy, when I'm alone with you, you make me wanna sway, wanna move. Dance with me, 나랑 춤출래. I don't care about where or when. Pick a song that never ends. Dance with me, 나랑 춤출래. Close your eyes, just move your body. Dance with me, 나랑 춤출래. I don't care about where or when. Pick a song that never ends. Dance with me, 나랑 춤출래. Close your eyes, just move your body.
My heart's been ripped wide open. So many mixed emotions. It's like I finally noticed I've been set free. I've been set free. I spent a lifetime running, fearing what I'd become if I stop playing goalie on all of my thoughts, yeah. Speaking out straight from my heart, but now I see. Oh, I see this love is taking over, breaking through my chest and overflowing. With every single beat, it pulls me closer, closer to you. I'm never gonna hold back being someone to lean on. I'll always be that 2 a.m. phone call when you need one. When everything in life is getting harder to shoulder, I'll be your soldier. My heart's been ripping wide open, 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 wide open. My heart's been ripping wide open, 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 wide open. No words enough to show it. Now my whole world's in motion. I feel like Fred, but in my neighborhood, yeah. Call me and I will make sure to set you free, to set you free. Oh, I see this love is taking over, breaking through my chest and overflowing. With every single beat, it pulls me closer, closer to you. I'm never gonna hold back being someone to lean on. I'll always be that 2 a.m. phone call when you need one. When everything in life is getting harder to shoulder, I'll be your soldier.
this love is taking over, breaking through my chest and overflowing. With every single beat, it pulls me closer, closer to you. I'm never gonna hold back being someone to lean on. I'll always be that two-way phone call when you need one. When everything in life is getting harder to shoulder, I'll be your soldier. My heart's been ripping wide open, 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 wide open. My heart's been ripping wide open, open, open. Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Losing all my focus, I can't even control it. You know your lips are golden, baby, get me high. Touching me like lightning, yeah, keeping it exciting. You know exactly what to do to blow my mind. You're from another planet. I've never felt like this. I don't know how I ever survived without it. I'm starry-eyed, got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. This bed is out of space, just keep painting constellations. You cover me in glitter till I'm shining bright. I never wanna leave the sky. The way you made me feel alive. I was in the dark and baby, you're the light. You're from another planet. I've never felt like this. I don't know how I ever survived without it. I'm starry-eyed, got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Couldn't fight if I wanted, flying to places that I never thought I could go. You're a meteor shower, falling down all over me, yeah, you're making me glow. Couldn't fight if I wanted, flying to places that I never thought I could go. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Yeah, got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the When you're feeling low and thinking, where am I gonna go from here? And you look around, you're sinking. Just look for me, I'll be right there. Ooh, for you. Ooh, you can count on me when times get hard. You don't have to be afraid, I'll be right there. Ready to lift today, no need to worry. I'll always pick you up, we're in no hurry. I got you, buttercup. Na 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 na.
ザグレブの別格老舗5つ星エスプラナーデホテルいかがでしたでしょうか。 憧れの5つ星ホテルにしては超破格のお値段だったので、コスト削減感や著名ホテルの割にお得感満載だったので、混んでいたのはやむを得ない感じがあります。コロナ禍の苦肉の企業努力が感じられました。施設やインテリアは重厚エレガントで相変わらず素敵だったので、コロナ禍が落ち着いたらまた期待通りの姿に戻るのかなと思いました。今回は予想外にルームサービスを試すことになり楽しかったです。また5年前のベオグラード以来2回目の遭遇となった旧ユーゴ風フレンチトースト、すごく気になるので、ご存知の方がいらっしゃいましたらぜひ教えていただきたいと思っています。ザグレブに来たら食べたい名物料理の一つ、シュトゥルックリも実はこれまでなんとなくそそられなくて避けてきた茹でタイプを初めて試してみました。ザグレブのシュトゥルックリ専門店で食べた茹でシュトゥルックリがすごく美味しくなかったというお話を旅行者の方に教えていただいて興味がそそられたためです。結果は他のお店に比べると2倍以上のお値段がすることもあり、エスプラナーデのシュトゥルックリは茹でも焼きもとても美味しくて大満足でした。このザグレブ近郊の郷土料理シュトゥルックリに関してはまた別の動画で食べ比べをご紹介します。クロアチア旅ソムリエでは大人のためのクロアチア旅行お役立ち情報をお届けしています。この動画がお気に召していただきましたらチャンネル登録して応援していただけると励みになります。最後までご視聴いただきありがとうございました。それでは次の動画までさようなら。フバーラ・ドビジェニャン。